Start of debate.
I can't intimidate.
I disagree.
Well, I will ask you, like, why do you sleep at the bakery and not at the,
Because he's gay.
at the, guild house?
Personal preference. The bakery has been shot up.
Flaming you.
He has a point.
That's a fabulous point. My life's not constantly in danger there.
Then I'm off.
You're gonna shoot arrows at the storefronts.
With the note on it, I'm coming for you.
They'll go right through. Those are big ass arrows. Bows like taller than you are.
Compound bows are actually shorter.
It's not a compound. It's a composite longbow.
Composite are actually shorter.
Composite longbow?
No, they are tall. That's a short bow.
You're thinking something else.
You're thinking composite short bow.
No
Composite
idea.
longbow is about 6 foot tall,
Yeah, it's taller than me.
and it's a plus 4. Composite longbow. Well, mighty, whatever. It's 400 gold.
Anyway, moving on.
You know, fucking, I
Think about
actually have glamoured armor, so I
Compounds
will
aren't
go ahead
bad.
and
Tall.
turn my leather armor into some fancy business.
You're
Politics.
right. You're right.
Go
Yes.
Yeah, longbow.
Welcome to court,
It's
folks.
like,
Oh boy.
Who okay?
I decided to screw it, I don't need to.
So, I thought I should show my face a little bit more. So I'm doing
Go Super Saiyan God 2.
I gotta just keep adding numbers.
Yeah.
You're not even getting creative with it.
So, anyway, moving right along.
Moving along, Jason.
You guys arrive at court. As you arrive at court, you notice that there's a statesman making an impassioned plea on the floor of the court. King David, of course, slumped over in his chair. He looks like he definitely does not want to be there. Russell, currently unavailable.
still.
I think he's drunk.
Get us some drink.
On power.
I'm gonna wave to David.
Okay, as you guys enter, you notice that David just kind of sits up in his chair,
Yeah. Hey, I think he remembers me.
fixes his crown, tries to look as regal as possible as a 19-year-old cake can.
Is it the same kid from Game of Thrones?
No.
Don't slap me!
Cut
I'm
you
gonna-
off.
Well, no, that's just
Cutting you off.
the king from
Cut you off.
That was glorious.
He's just silent for like an hour and then cutting you off.
24 knowledge nobility. Just looking around.
Alright. Knowledge nobility. Okay, as you're looking around, you notice the guy on the floor is the guy you guys actually rescued from Madrid. His Duke Malcolm Batel's.
I think he owes us some money.
Oh, I did get Jake. I did get
I
Jake.
appreciate that. He would have been real late.
Oh my goodness. See, like
26
I-
perception.
I was pounding
You hear
on that door.
him making this impassioned plea of, I beg of thee, all that are within reach of my voice. Many of us are here because we do not wish to be annexed by the Barovian Empire. And you would hand it over to them. You would hand it over for 30 pieces of silver, or 50 pieces of gold, or 20 pieces of copper. You would sell out your own countrymen. And he does this with as much passion as he possibly can. You notice that the wounds, of course, on his body have not healed. Many of them are still bleeding right through the bandages and right through his courtly gowns. David apparently tuned him out maybe 30, 40 minutes ago. Everybody in court, you notice that half the court does not seem to care much, and the other half appears to care a little too much. As Malcolm Batel continues to impassionedly argue some obscure point that nobody's really certain about because we haven't been paying attention to what's going on in court.
Damn politics.
Safi doesn't much care either.
So we're not allowed to get involved?
Not that we're not allowed to, as long as we
It's
got
frowned
more.
upon.
It's poo-pooed upon. Pathfinder Guild getting involved in politics usually leads to
Wars.
and of course Pathfinder Guild is currently up to their neck in
Wars.
The word of the day is
Wars.
war.
I'm glad we both went there, Joe. And popped my head immediately.
I do like the fact that I was the only one that answered all that.
There.
Larry got the third one.
That's true.
So,
War is a
Sophie, of course,
profitable
walks
thing.
up like she belongs there and takes a seat up front and quietly greets her.
I will stand right behind her and cross my arms.
I'm gonna sit next to her. And
I'm gonna slowly,
cross my legs.
like start blending in with the
Yeah,
crowd.
just
And by slowly blending, I mean I'm walking towards David.
Oh, I'm playing with the sword.
Like I can give up.
okay.
Just move between legs.
Little goblin
So much probably walking out there.
walks
David.
onto the floor. There's Malcolm Van Pelt trying to save his country. Goblin.
Goblins don't give a fuck.
Wait, the entire country or just this town?
We don't know. We haven't been paying attention.
We've been doing other shit.
I know, right? Meanwhile, stuff moves in the background when you're not watching.
I'm gonna.
Yeah? That's how he's sitting down.
I'm gonna stand by the door, hood up, in my regal glamour armor.
Cool. You see a familiar face.
No, we don't.
Why are you picking on me?
Look over this way.
What the shit? Who's been recording us?
It's been recording the entire time. Shut the fuck up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know that thing that you did? Yeah.
3 hours ago? Yeah.
And that was only been recording for 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's a new
You know,
recording.
every time
Oh,
G
shit.
gets up to go back there,
I didn't even know she got up.
That's because you've been like this.
It's because he's a ninja.
No,
That is.
he's ninja, but he's been like this and
Directions,
ghosting
there's
his
no way
cell
you can see my
phone.
feet poking out my mask.
It's just a game to keep my hands busy.
He's hiding
all he
behind
sees the
shot.
albino feather.
We decided that we're going to be a
There it was.
YouTube sensation.
This is all elaborate witch doctor's mask.
His eyes just kind of glance over you, but you notice that he's got more interest in what Van Pelt's saying. He continues to desperately try and convince the court that he is in the right about something that we haven't been paying attention to.
So thirsty.
Oh, pobrecito.
There's a thing called a store like down the street.
Sounds like balls tired.
You want this lady?
So you pay like $2 for that, right?
Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's not too out there.
It's a good deal.
That's green tea.
I couldn't help it today. I needed to go to the grocery store like a week ago.
And you didn't tell me because...
I forgot.
You didn't tell anyone in this room because...
Yeah, why didn't you text me either, man?
Like I said, I was going to text you, but then I got caught up with lots of stuff.
You did your receipts, right?
Yeah.
Good.
In fact, it
Yeah.
pissed me off.
28 perception.
You got like 4 days.
I know on Easter I was like, Happy Easter. Do your damn receipts.
28 perception, just looking
About
around.
$20,000 is just missing.
Seeing, I guess, if there's anybody else that's looking at me. Since, you know, that guy knows here. Why?
About $20,000 is just missing.
Nope, nobody else is looking for it. G, as you were actually doing your actually looking around,
$20,000.
you notice
is just
that there is somebody missing,
Other than Russell?
other than Russell.
Can I do an ability to figure
missing.
out, or?
I put in 65,000.
Do
No,
wisdom.
I'll just give it to you. It's the
Add that
Duchess.
up.
She's not
This is
there.
For the,
You told us what happened where she went before. I remember. She
Vailbert.
wanted to go help Vailbert.
Vailbert was destroyed, so she got out of court,
65,000?
and she's not here to hear this. But anyway,
I'll start writing everything down that's being said.
all right, cool. Cliff notes. Malcolm Van Pelt should have been in bed, is not in bed, specifically to make this speech. He believes that Barovia is trying to annex the entire kingdom of Ghostwalker. He believes that they're trying to do it so that they can ascertain either a beachhead or quite possibly the dragon loot that has recently been spewed all over the valley. He believes that they have bought off half the court in order to make this happen.
now add in
He believes that many of the nobles that weren't bought off may side with Barovia under false promises that they can deal with the dragon, or that they can possibly hold off the eastern kingdoms who are currently eyeballing the valley. He believes that this is a terrible idea, and those that would sell their freedom for safety
You see what I mean?
deserve neither freedom nor safety. But yes, he's making this impassioned plea, and of course, David, again, tuned him out maybe 45, 30 minutes ago. And of course, the rest of the court, half of them couldn't be bothered, and the other half care a little too much.
I think the king should pay attention.
Hmm?
I think the king should pay attention to him.
I think he should be, but
He's 19.
yeah.
I've been king for all of 4 months. I'm 19. Right now, I'm just staring at linoleum and imagining what tits feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna say something along those lines.
Hey, so I'm almost done with the Game of Thrones show. If when I'm done, anybody wants to borrow a book.
Cool. I'm sure this one is. Apparently, he's so far behind the curve.
Yeah, I'm very behind.
It's
Never even
really,
seen it.
really good.
I've only seen the first season.
I've seen 5 minutes,
You saw titties.
and it was awesome. It wasn't titties. It was just
I mean, if you
pure badassness.
If you look beyond
Badassery.
the incest and beyond the gay sex and beyond the poor sanctions,
Then there's Peter Dinklage being a badass.
Walking down. It's the blue blades.
That's how I imagine dogs usually walks.
Only when he's happy.
Got that third leg strut.
Walking on sunshine on a permanent loop inside of his head.
So is this guy filibustering or something?
No, he's just sitting there and he's just trying to get
The point across.
the point across, and it's just not going.
Yeah, how you can do this, Green? You fire your gun in the air. That'll get everybody's attention.
But,
I'm just standing there on the court. I'm just like right below David,
All right.
waiting for him to notice me.
The fuck is our player doing?
I got no idea.
he's chanting and moving his arms. around.
He's cursing us.
I want to get
Knowledge,
involved.
stupidity.
I want to get involved.
The opposite of knowledge?
Huh?
I'll
Give a shit. This is our territory too.
But anyway, Malcolm actually starts to wrap up the speech, and he does it with a very pointed observation.
that man is a lycanthrope.
And he looks directly at David. He simply says, "If your father were here, this would not be an issue."
I'm gonna make a silent.
Immediately in the back, somebody says, "Treason!"
Oh, so now you're listening.
He just simply says, "There's no one in this court who loves your father more than I. There's no one in this court who can speak of his nobility, his honor, and his ability to rule more than I. I am begging of you to dig deep into that noble font from which you sprang, and to act like the king I know you can be. Before it's too late. Death by dragon fire, vampire fangs, or katanas, you pick."
Damn, that was deep.
And he hobbles off to go take a seat. We see Hiram Batista, his loyal servant there, immediately just flops over
What's
on Hiram. Hiram, of course, trying to hobble him out of court.
I'm gonna turn to something though. If Barovia took over this land, what happened to us?
Sophie stands up with her staff, and she pulls her best Gandalf. She says, "I would have the ear of the king for but a moment." At which point David says, "Yes, of course."
We'll see.
On.
Everyone within a 20-foot radius of the king.
Jesus
Ooga
Christ.
la la la, ooga la la la, oh la 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 la.
Uh-huh.
I am Sofa King, totted.
I always just imagine the mucky boys scream from head to head.
So yes, cleric begins to cast a spell in front of the entire court. There's nobody currently within 20 feet except for this guy.
Well, I'm standing by the door, ready to book it should things turn sour because our cleric is a witch.
So, Goblin fails to save.
King?
One. It's possible. 19-year-old kid with no lemons. Come on now.
Not 20. Takes over your will. Tells you to go fuck yourself.
14.
He actually drains your power.
So
The whole 5 minutes of truth.
Okay.
You got anything to say, Goblin?
Your mother's a hamster.
Your mother is a fine, upstanding lady who attends community college.
Your father's
Anyway.
bears.
Not lying.
Sophie then just simply says, I didn't need the assist. Thank you anyway.
I'm doing shit!
You
It's our home too
Many
now.
people in the court just simply say, so
Surprised you're not fucking getting held up right now.
I dare them.
Cast magic on the king, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I
Like,
was like, dude.
I dare them to come after me. This is for justice, damn
I got
it.
my sword ready to cut you down.
No
just in
way.
case.
Yeah, they think.
I'm loyal to the king before I'm loyal to you.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I'm a warrior before I'm Pathfinder.
He's not your king.
Looks like a cool guy.
He's a king.
He's the king that I'm living with right now.
This is my home, ain't I?
It doesn't sign your checks.
He's a king.
You don't need it.
So anyway,
Yeah, does.
Sophie then says, by your noble decree, I wish to have permission to enter the bricket.
I'm not a noble.
At which point, the king says, for what purpose? We would have business with King Endymion and the servants of his court. Then you should talk to King Endymion. That's his place. That's where he goes. Yes, but you have diplomatic ties. We need your permission to be able. What? I mean, what?
Sign this.
I mean, what? That's everybody in chorus is kind of like, he didn't know. He didn't know.
Man, it's a good thing
Good thing
he
he's
can't
king.
bullshit his way around this.
I know.
Get someone cast truth on him.
Sophie just simply says, look, I just need you to sign this piece of paper saying that we have your say-so to enter King Endymion's domain, please. I don't know if I should.
Why not?
Be sure to read it.
Because you fucking are using spells on us, I wouldn't trust you either.
People in the court are just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Why has the king not had him shot yet?
Truth be
Point.
told, why?
24 intimidate, just sign it now.
Yeah, at which point he says, okay, sign it.
So what have you been given by the Barovians to join them?
Terribly mad. Talking to
The king.
King says nothing.
What kind of incentives do you have for surrendering your
Grabbing the
kingdom?
paper, grabbing a Sophie.
Let us go.
All of the cleric handles.
I'm following Sophie.
Ah, yes, of course.
Gee.
The cleric continues to try and grill the king in front of the court.
Juice, please.
What incentives do you have?
Just one.
I wouldn't be king anymore. I hate this job. I hate these people.
Then why don't you sign your job over to someone else?
So leaving.
Why don't you give your job to someone who actually cares, and you can go and sit on your riches?
At this point, Dad, and I'm flat broke. So
Your dad's
the king-
dead. Who cares?
I do.
Man, I'm glad I'm not.
Then why aren't you doing a better job?
I will.
Your father loved this country.
Because I'm terrible at this, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, rather than just
At
give
this
up
point,
and
the court gets up and walks out.
shit, rather than give up your
And then put your face on T-shirts for the next 40 years.
Damn it, Che Guerrero.
He's gonna have him killed.
So-
Yeah! He's gonna have him killed. I know, because as the nobles walk out, the peasants walk in. You see, they have rope and pitchforks.
I can't wait to see the
Really?
mountain board tomorrow.
That's awesome. So why don't you have someone in your place
Yeah,
There's my-
you're too late now. They
That's
take
not
him-
puppets.
Oh yeah, they take him out back, they string him up, you can question his fucking corpse.
So,
Kill the king.
we should go ahead and go now before word spreads that he has no power.
Yes, we expect Barovia tomorrow. Yes.
No,
Have fun with that.
Fly to grab the king before we
Too fucking late.
No, you have to do it.
Stop clapping, bird.
Don't get involved in
I was up there
politics.
coming after
Your
me.
alignment is now not good.
Yeah, like what the? Are you retarded?
I'm getting applause. I don't know what y'all
That's
talking about.
the most sarcastic applause.
He could actually be proud, you know?
If my Magus were here, he would be impressed with how stupid that was.
Larry, give this man a hug. It's
My
finally
sword
your
was
alignment.
here. I'd be okay.
You're evil?
He's out!
He just had a king strung up and killed.
I did not do that.
He toppled the monarchy.
I
killed the king?
I didn't
I
actually
did not
do
kill the
that.
king.
I was just telling, with truth, a truth cone, and asking him questions that I shouldn't be asking.
Is the truth thing still up? Because you're a fucking moron.
Oh wait, it is.
Welcome to our Thursday nights.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm back.
So softly,
No, I know.
run over there before the rest of them realizes this paper needs something. Let
So-
us go, make haste.
The palace guards are doing what exactly?
Well, they're part of the people too.
Nothing anymore.
Oh my god.
They're the ones with the rope.
Well, I guess we don't
Fly
have to
to the
worry
king
about
and grab him and-
big refereeing this.
Excuse me, gunslinger. You can have this pin back.
I'm done. I'm done.
I don't blame you.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
That was the most evil thing I've ever seen a good person do.
It's not evil.
So
Making him tell the truth is not evil. What he was doing was an injustice to his own people.
This is for serious.
He's a king.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Because I'm gonna take action right
I
now.
don't know what to say. See,
There's nothing to say, Dwight. It's okay. It's okay.
I just want to make sure that
It's okay, Dwight. It's okay.
It's all right.
He's a king.
And he should face justice.
He didn't do anything wrong.
He's
And I'm going to
16
adult
years
people.
old. He's 16 years old.
19.
19. Okay.
You even truthed him. He was like, so
I can't tell if you're
what
crying or
happened?
laughing, but I believe both.
Oh, nothing. What's the incentive?
There's a
Nothing.
combination of smiles and tears.
There was no justice being undone here.
No, he's
There's a giant fucking dragon that's
he's gonna
making
sell it to his
everything
own
bad.
people because he didn't want to do his job anymore.
Technically,
Which
that
is
wasn't-
horseshit, because the first question out of your mouth is, what did the Barovians give you?
Nothing.
And then the second question, what incentive do you have? Trying to find a motive for why he was doing it.
What the fuck? He said nothing! You said incentive. What incentives do you have?
Let me-
Well, I wouldn't be.
Let me ask you this question,
Yeah.
Fabian. Yes or no answers. Are you gay? Does your mother know you're gay?
Fuck.
Do you see how inescapable that is?
Son of a bitch!
Fuck you guys. I'm getting drunk.
You're already drunk!
So,
No,
Jimmy,
I'm not that
can I
drunk.
drink with you?
Yes.
I-
By all means.
You don't know. Hold on.
The truth is a powerful weapon!
Make it however you want.
Oh my sweet Jesus! You got this on camera, right?
Yes, it's on camera.
Understand there's a difference between evil and stupid.
Oh God!
You're doing terribly
Where?
wrong.
Where?
He was gonna sell
Right
out
there,
his
right there.
entire
He
country.
wasn't selling out the country, you moron. He said there was no incentive to him. letting
No,
the
he
Barovians
said
take
that they
over.
didn't give him anything, but he had plenty of incentive to just let
Okay,
them
so
take over.
we're gonna make a cookie dough
He was gonna give up his entire kingdom.
Whatever you want
all
to
his
make me, I will
people,
drink it
He
right
also
now.
because he didn't want to do the job.
He also said he wants to make his father proud. That's the only reason.
How
his
drunk do you
father's
want to
proud.
get?
Yeah, and
So what that means
also
is
said he hates the job and hates the people.
Right now.
But he doesn't want to disappoint his father. And then you said, doesn't matter,
I
he's
just
not
need
here
to feel
anymore.
good right now. I need to at least be
Uh-huh.
buzzed.
Giant
Okay, go ahead and grab the Pepsi.
Not only are you
and pour
He
it
could
in there.
easily hand the throne over to someone who cares. He could like hand it over to Russell or something.
I'm gonna give him my my longsword. You can fall on
Yeah,
this.
that's out of my
It's a
car.
hookah, dude.
Die with honor, please.
Dude, you know my
Oh,
sword
yeah,
is here.
first and foremost, the way it works, royalty cannot just hand their shit over.
Why not? They make the rules. They can
They
make a
need
new
a
one.
next in line to do so, because
No.
the court won't follow just whoever they fucking
there's
point at.
rules.
Scruffy, the janitor, you're king now, because I fucking said so.
He's a king.
Guess
He can
what?
say
Half
it.
the fucking court rebels, because nobody fucking likes Scruffy.
And?
Nobody has any fucking incentive to follow Scruffy.
All right,
Scruffy
sir,
is
here you
not
go.
picked by God to fucking, oh, God, Jesus. Oh, fucking Jesus. Nobody tell Bert he'll never come back ever. Oh.
Too late.
Uh-huh.
He's king. He can do whatever he wants.
I'm gonna go ahead and erase the Pathfinder.
I'm pretty
tape
sure
from my
giving the
inventory.
keys over to someone else is a hell of a lot more acceptable than giving it
That's
to
why we're
Barovia.
And he totally
I'm
would have
so
done that
glad.
if there was
Thank
anybody
you.
in line to do so.
So I'm gonna be subscribing to this channel.
Russell!
Just let me know what that's gonna be.
And G,
Yeah.
make sure to put
It's
Pathfinder
his
pin times
fucking
2 on your
backyard.
inventory.
This is
You can
fucking
hold on to
bed
that
that
for
we're
And nobody
living
knows
in.
It's all
that,
on my YouTube
except
channel.
for
I'll
David.
have some posted on my
Again.
Facebook page. Very good.
No incentive.
Without any tax.
He had incentive. He said he did
Okay,
have
thank
incentive.
Oh yes, I totally
Give up
don't
his-
like the job, and I totally wish that somebody else would do it, but there's no one else.
That's Russell.
My dad gave me this.
You
This is my
can't
responsibility.
give royalty
You
to
can't give
someone
royalty
else.
to people.
His dad gave royalty to himself.
That's
No.
not how that works. He was chosen by God.
He's technically his great-great-grandfather was chosen
By who?
by the gold dragon,
And so, give
who
control.
might as well have been God. Oh.
Don't spill your drink, Dwight.
And so, if Russell, if David knows that, then he knows he can give the kingdom back to Russell. Because Russell's just who's the person who gave it to them in the first place.
And nobody will follow
If he reveals who Russell is,
Yeah. I'm trying to afford.
if he reveals who Russel is, the people will
Yes.
follow.
Thank you.
Really good.
If people knew who Russell was, he would follow.
He's gonna get so drunk.
Go to work with hangover.
Go to work with him.
No.
Just saying.
Hit the kids when they talk shit.
Let's go.
You are probably going to give the kingdom back to Russell anyway.
No
We're just skipping
tears.
ahead like 7
No
chapters.
tears, only dreams.
Can I get a cup?
Yeah.
You need help.
I'm gonna split this one.
That's one of mine. I agree.
I feel this music is appropriate.
I could make him do it.
I know you could, but again,
Thank you, dog.
ruler.
Thank you.
Oh my God. The right to rule comes from the
Then I feel
people.
like
Those who govern come from people who are governed.
No, not
This is how
monarchy.
revolutions happen. They string your ass up.
They cannot string up a gold dragon.
They can goddamn well try.
What's a gold dragon that's going to kill all his people?
No, gold dragon's not going to kill those
It
people.
fits the situation.
The gold
right
dragon
now.
was the one who put his family in charge in the first place. And he can return control of the kingdom back to the gold dragon so it doesn't fall back into the creepy vampire people.
work area.
It doesn't matter when they're conquering. Doesn't mean shit. If they're conquering, you're kind of forced into it. And the fact we have a missing gold dragon.
Take what you want, I'll take one.
So now I need to know what
Should I attack the cleric?
What happened?
I'm not going to attack the cleric.
I need a.
Yeah.
I'm just very glad we got out of there.
I'm not. I'm still there.
Pathfinder pen,
You're
like,
still there, answering questions that aren't even directed at you. It's my hope. Cheers.
No sense of adventure.
2DMing.
I think that is. Yeah. It's really good.
I spilled the load down, so sorry.
Alright, let me get off here so I can finish
This is so much better than
I
one.
thought
Oh, yeah.
I don't make it.
Alright,
Yeah.
G says hi.
Booty
Hello.
sweat was better than everything.
Oh, that booty smells so damn good.
Ever had the musty
He said go to
bar?
bed, G.
No.
Wrong.
Was it a thing?
Yeah, because I have to go to work tomorrow?
Yeah,
Right.
You don't have to work tomorrow.
Booty sweat, bust him up bar, Stewie's mind control
He said
serum.
you play D&D in your cosplay?
You got them right, I would.
He said he would if we
Booty sweat.
It's like Mountain Dew. It's so good.
That was like a fruity Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Okay. I need a moment. I'll be back.
Don't worry, the guitar solo is coming up.
Okay, you can turn off Evanescence now, so I don't
Oh,
feel
that's
so
right.
gay.
It's the acoustic version.
Yeah, so take it.
Alright, so he killed the kid.
Okay, so
They have not killed the king yet. I'm not gonna let them kill the king.
Larry, would you like to watch the flashback?
Yes, please.
the playback we have, instant playback.
Yes, you killed the king.
You're not gonna kill the king.
You
I'm not
killed
gonna
him.
let them kill the king.
Who's them?
The townspeople.
You're gonna stop the